Hi guys, my name is Vuvu and this is Vuvu Vena Reads. On today's video, I am doing a review of Mess by Dudu Busani-Dube, which is the 5th book in the Hlomu series. And yeah, stay tuned.
So Vuvu Vena _reads is an amazing book reviewer, also YouTuber. She reviews books on YouTube, and if I'm not mistaken, she also has a blog as well. So please, if for your connection with literature, get in touch with or follow at VUVUVENA_reads. She is based in South Africa, and I think it is also extremely important to follow literary content creators who are based outside of the West and in continental Africa, because they do a really good job of bridging the gap.
We appreciate you, Vuvu, for bringing us Turning Pages and for bringing us your BookTube channel.
You know, this is a chance for people to actually see some people that I really enjoy.
Please consider pressing the red subscribe button down below. And if you're a returnee, welcome back, fam.
Vuvu, you're amazing. Thank you so much for your time.
So this book, guys, I don't even know what to say actually. Like, I keep giggling, but I really don't know what to say. So in this particular book, we see life through the point of view of Oki or something like that. I don't know, but his name is Mkoki, okay, who has been my #1 crush in this series since the very start. And the reason why I don't know what to say is because I actually don't think I like how this book goes. I don't like what Dudu did with this character, and I think I said that in my wrap up. I understand it, but I don't think that I enjoyed it to that extent. And he is the first brother that we see in this detail who isn't married. So he isn't married, and we get to see the intricacies of his place in the family, how he views himself in relation to his brothers, which also goes into the detail of why he isn't married. And we understand that it's not necessarily something that he would have chosen for himself. He did fall in love, deeply in love, that is, but it was one of those forbidden loves in a sense. So he opted to just while away his life because he couldn't have the girl that he wanted. And we also explore a lot of deep-seated mental health issues in this one, as well as repercussions of abuse. There's a lot that Dudu has packed into this book that is very sensitive, that is very shattering, that if you go in here blind as a reader, you might want, because I know that I've had discussions in the past with some readers who want trigger warnings for books. There's a lot in here that could stumble you along the way. If you are somebody who's been following the series from the start to the end, you know that Dudu does touch on certain issues that could be triggers for a lot of people. However, I think this particular book is filled with loads and loads of triggers, and yeah, you just don't want to go in there not equipped, especially when it comes to abuse and mental health. And we also see how this grand union of brothers can have someone in here feeling like a black sheep, which is something that I think up until you see it up front and so personal is not something that you consider when you are reading about these brothers' lives. We see that their lives are a mess, that Koki's life is a mess. We are introduced to a new character in this book whose life is messier than all the lives that we have come across. And it's not messy in a funny way, it's messy in a very, 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 very sad way. And you almost want to piece these two characters together, you know. I don't know how to explain it. In this one, she also brings in a little bit more history from the parents of these 7 Zulu brothers. Is it 8 or 7? Oops. Okay, of the Zulu brothers, because right now I'm not willing to consider how many they are. I think it's 8 though. So we get a little bit more insight into the parents, especially the mother. We find out stuff about the mother that we might not have thought about, and we find out about it in a very unexpected manner as well. The kids in the story, if you were following the kids from Hlomu up until Mess, you will have seen that they have grown, but more especially in this one. So there are no longer kids, if we might say it that way, but there will always be the family's kids, if you get what I mean. So they get treated a certain way, but we get to see that they have developed and they have grown. It's one of those books that will leave you more than just shattered, just gobsmacked and wondering if it had to go this way. And this is what I've said about the genius of the Hlomu series, is that she's crafted such a great story that honestly it could have gone any way that she desired, or any way that her characters prompted her to go. And I guess this is the way that she took. I would have hoped that it wasn't. And I think for that reason, I have given this one a 4 out of 5 stars. I am waiting with anticipation for Hlomu the End, which is the 6th and last book in the series, hoping it will come out this year, because how this one ends, and all of her books leave you, it's not cliffhangers, but they leave you in anticipation for the next book. But the way this one ends has got me very worried, and I really would love to see how Hlomu the End pans out. But all in all, this was a 4 out of 5 stars for me. That does not mean that it is a bad book. It just means that I just didn't like the direction it took. And that's all from me. If you have listened up until this far, and if you are actually reading the series or plan on reading it this year, do let me know in the comment section down below. And if you have read Mess, do let me know what you thought about it as well in the comment section down below. Try not to spoil. It's hard not to spoil, but try not to spoil in your comments. And until next time, thank you so very much for choosing me. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye now.